Bryant College Station is the site. Senior day for the #2 team in the nation, the Texas A&M Aggies, but their back's against the wall. They're trying to avoid being swept by Arkansas. The Razorbacks looking for their second SEC series sweep of the season. Can they get it done on the road? You take a look at the SEC standings.
When she's 68 to 70, has that good drop ball.
And she's gonna walk the lead off, so Reagan Johnson is able to reach. She's reached in all 3 games now this series.
Physically, and when Coach Tricia Ford came in, those are all things that Emily Kennedy really amped up.
And the adjustment to walk the first batter, then come back and get the strikeout swinging to sit down Kramer. Reset and get back to their kind of softball today. Bree Ellis lights the first pitch, rolls it out in the grass in left. Looking for a couple of bags, and she'll get them, so 2 in scoring position. Her 3 overall recruit coming out of high school. Bye-bye. Second strikeout for Emily Kennedy.
Facing this team, game 1.
Kaylee Wyckoff into the glove of Coco Woolley, and Arkansas leaves 2 in scoring position. Emily Kennedy, San Diego State, and she's only caught 1 inning this season for Texas A&M. This one hops into the glove of Carly Davison, and Kennedy Powell is retired.
Sprinkle that rise as well at 10% of the time.
Off the end of the bat, Woolley hits it to Italia Rijo at short, and 2 down. Perez shoots it past Davison at second, and Maya Perez has a hit on the way. This one rolls back at Burline, deflected off of her, but Carly Davison getting a workout at second.
To grind and taking it for granted and being able to go back on your own terms, and pretty special that she's gotten the chance to go back and found a good home here, and she has that experience. The only one that has gone to Oakland.
Just on the edge of the grass for Coco Woolley.
Not going to be able to make it to OKC. And this
Carly
year,
Davison here making contact and scooped up by Frankie Verjol in right field. It's an Arkansas program whose season ended in regionals last year. Kennedy Miller, slow roller in the dirt. KK DeMitt crashes on it.
make it work. It's just sometimes in that 5th, 6th, and 7th inning, it seems like it's too late.
Mari Harper takes a swing at the first pitch she sees, and Kramer scoops it from left.
Play that double header. There was just no break here for Texas A&M.
DeMitt goes down to get it, goes off the glove of Kaylee Wyckoff in right field, and so DeMitt, percentage .985, first in the nation. And Wright reaches for it. Rijo gets the throw in time. Pops right over Burline. Rijo, throw not in time, the throw home in time to get DeMitt trying to round and take the plate.
And not make a mistake.
Reagan Johnson skies this one towards Allie Enright in center, one away.
It's just I wanted to dive deeper.
Reaches out for it, slow rolling to DeMitt, and Jimmy beats it out. She is safe. So a runner on with Bree Ellis coming up to the plate.
And like kind of bring her back down and just humble her in the best way to not overthink things.
And that hit her. There's DJ Gaff.
That part of the game, which means they have a plan when they step in the box. They don't miss pitches often.
McDowell underneath it. KK DeMitt scoops it. Runners hold at first and second.
But it's more so
DeMitt in the grass. 2 grabs in a row for her. And Arkansas.
them going to Texas and playing in that super regional and making it to game 3, like, and how hard that series was. That's what it's like if you want to go far.
This one's bobbled by Carly Davison, and it allows Vrajel to reach.
This team and leading the country in fielding percentage, they just make those plays sometimes look easy.
And a quick swing and an out, Kennedy Powell. Yeah, they do officially rule that Vrajel a hit. She gets a good look at the first pitch. And Jimmy Kramer's underneath it, just like that, 2 down on 2 pitches.
A 3-run shot in the super regionals, like, that's kind of even specialer. But I just think the biggest difference is her attention to detail on the side work, right? Really worked hard in the summer and has.
It's going to let both runners advance as it gets past Kennedy Miller behind the plate. 2 in scoring position now.
And how vocal was Mac Barbary in the post-game press conference yesterday about getting intentionally walked. She goes, man, I don't like the bat being taken out of my hands. And I just love how vocal she.
And we stay scoreless. Arkansas
In this lineup, they're making her work.
Day
But she
makes
has-
contact, pops it out to center, and Courtney Day leads off with a hit.
She has been hitting some good crisp spots, though.
Now Italia Rijo, the shortstop. First pitch to Eshte in left. Day stays at first.
Asking if him and his brother used to replicate MLB guys' swings. And he goes, well, funny enough. He said, we used to replicate, my mom's obviously at Oklahoma.
Kennedy Miller to Coco Woolley, and they'll get the lead runner. Bagels on the board, scoreless.
Got her out early, brought in Mac Morgan, and
This KK DeMitt sends it to foul territory, and Jimmy Kramer hops over there to grab it. 1 away.
what that is, trying to finish strong.
Allie Enright going down to get that softball, and Rijo swipes it on the edge of the grass. And she will walk Eshte.
I don't know where that's missing.
So Kramer Eshte is at first base via the walk. Frankie Vrajel will be the first batter that Heron faces, and there goes Eshte safely to second. Should be. Just past Kramer in left. Around comes the first run of the ball game. Texas A&M up 1-0. Frankie Vrajel breaks up the scoreless game. Fire that cannon.
And a nice job. This pitch is just elevated. I think it's supposed to be a little bit more on the outside part of the plate. You see defense in a little bit. Kramer lays out for it, just not able to glove that up. And that's when the stolen base is important when you think about.
Yesterday, and now she's got an RBI single. Top of the order with Kennedy Powell. Powell lifting it to the warning track. Johnson under it for out number 3.
To talk about, and then Reese Berline, the start that she was able to have for Arkansas.
Reagan Johnson lays down the bunt. She's safe. Second time she's reached to. Runner going. And she is safe. Remember, Texas A&M has Mac Barbara behind the dish today.
We're kind of trying to put her on and work bases loaded. No, but
lifting the first pitch. Eshte calls it. Runners have to hold. So now you got Ella McDowell to deal with. 1 away, 2-1. A single and a walk put the runners on for Arkansas to start this inning. Slow bouncer to Kennedy Powell. Fires in time. She was obviously a catcher, won a national championship at Cal. This one hard hit to Ella McDowell. Scooped it right away to retire Woolley.
well, I mean, obviously the most important thing, Keely Rafter, who's an assistant coach, she can help make adjustments with pitchers, and it's just this skill set that they have and that they've continued to learn as they've watched behind the plate. And she played kind of
50th win as Arkansas's head coach. She's their all-time wins leader. Mac Barbara! Bye! Home run in back-to-back games for Mac Barbara, her 10th on the season.
You almost feel like Mac Barbara's heating up at the right time. This is a curveball that, like, she sees a little deep in the zone, but gosh, man, the strength that she has. And she hit this a mile, and she just, the excitement, right? She's such an animated player.
And Herron recovers after giving up the solo shot with a
Really has hurt them, and Arkansas has found a way to capitalize on those little mistakes, but that double play kind of felt like a little bit of a turning point in this game.
And Kaylee Wyckoff will poked up the middle. Coco Woolley looking for two, yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rehoe. Got her. Third strikeout. Sitting at 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Aggies against Robin Herron, who entered the game in relief in the 4th. And she hits Demit. To center field this season, started all but 1 game last year in right field. Looking for 2, won't get it out. Enright beats it out. They do get the lead runner.
The call on the field has changed. The runner is out. This is Arkansas's first challenge.
So it is a double play for Arkansas's defense.
Well,
They're
that's one
17th
thing
of the season.
when it comes to the offensive piece, but at times people don't talk about how good she really has been for us defensively at first base. Like, it's so good at being able that consistent staple.
Rehoe underneath it, you blink, and 3 outs are on the board. Emily Kennedy with her 4th K. She'll draw the free base. Her 4th walk of the season. Bully just with a cannon. I mean, a K to seal it for Emily Kennedy. And Texas A&M avoids the sweep. 5th shutout of the season for Kennedy.
And I feel like that's a statement by Emily Kennedy with that shutout, right? With Arkansas and just how they've been able to swing it. They've had 14 runs over the course of the last 2 days. But for her to go in, change up her game plan, confidence is key. It's not a huge adjustment as far as anything her body needed to do. It's more so her mind being able to execute big pitches and big moments. And she did. She looked like herself again today, settled in, impressive outing for the senior, especially on senior day.
So senior day festivities start now for Texas A&M, back in the win column with a 2-0 victory over Arkansas. The Aggies will close out the season next weekend for a 3-game series at Tennessee.